Well, hello there. You may be wondering, Axel, why are you 30 minutes late? And I have an unfortunate truth to tell you. I was eating Arby's, and I didn't like what they gave me. I know, shocking, shocking. But I tried the Philly cheesesteak they had, and it just wasn't good. It I don't know, I ate about half of it before I was like, I don't want to eat any more of this. And I was just shocked to my core. Just just flabbergasted. How how could I dislike something from Arby's? And then I realized, oh yeah, I'm kind of a weirdo when it comes to Arby's. But yeah, the Philly cheesesteak's not very good. But alright. On the last episode of Axel Plays whatever this game is, I was in a cave beating up a bunch of frogs and pirates. But this time, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be beating up frogs and pirates, but in high definition. Now, if you've been watching the last few streams, you may notice something a little different as far as... Why am I saving again? What is wrong with me? As far as graphic fidelity. That's right. I found an HD patch. I have totally legitimately changed my totally legitimate PlayStation 2 copy of the game to have better textures. Totally true. So the game is going to look a little bit different, because I also found a widescreen patch, and I very much enjoy some widescreen. Monica looks really tall, though I might change a few settings as I play through this and get a feel for it. How tall does Max look? Let's see. Yeah, he's big. Here's our first frog. Got him. So on the last episode of... I need to stop saying that. Last time I was leveling up Monica's weapons, and today we're still going to be leveling up Monica's weapons. Let's see. I gotta get down from there so I can absorb his essence. Jeez, I can't believe the water elemental dropped some water element. It's crazy. We obtained a map. Yeah, we're just gonna beat this guy up as Max. Wish his arms weren't so large. There we go. Mission accomplished. But yeah, no, you will notice that there is a change in graphics here. I'm gonna try something real quick because the widescreen patch is getting on my nerves. Let's see. No, that's not it. I know for a fact there was a patch somewhere. Will it not let me do patches while I'm in-game? Boop. Sorry, give me just a moment here. We are fixing something. Get out of here. And we're back. Boop. That's a little better. I think the reason everything was so squashed is because I was in widescreen and then some other setting was messing it up. My health. I have cheese, though. Well, we shall continue our murder streak. Because we must grow stronger. That's basically just the entire premise of the game. Stop guarding. Oh no, the frog. Here comes the frog. It's that boy! Alright. So... I'm not sure I have a deep conversation in me at the moment, but I'll try. I am, at the moment, pretty tired. And I don't mean that like in a physical sense. It's like... I don't know how else to describe it other than my soul is tired. I mean, I can barely multitask. I can... Like, you can hear it in my voice. I'll stop talking whenever I focus on controlling the game. Or when I'm focusing. Paint! Look at that! This is totally AI upscaled, by the way. I can tell because the smearing on the lines. Oh. We got the Geostone. We are trying to get this broadsword a very high level to get it some synthesis points. Because we want to move it over to another kitchen knife. But this time the kitchen knife's going to be good because we have Elaine in our party. And she's kind of like Cedric, except with swords, where if you level up... Ow! If you level up a sword with Elaine in your party, you will get much more synthesis points than normal, as well as extra stats, which is good. That's an Australian spider lady. It's crazy. Is that racist? No, it can't be. Australian spider lady called a Shiva. It's possible. I don't know. Alright. Big brain time. I must at least focus and keep myself talking during the stream because Well, who's just gonna watch a gameplay stream of Dark Cloud 2? This game is like bungus. It's the bungus among us. It is cool to see the high quality textures, though. That's a fun thing to have. But, I'm only used to like the PlayStation 2 version of this game and all that, and it's pretty blurry. Like you play it on an old CRT and it looks good, but on higher quality monitors, it's a. Hey, don't do that. Don't poison me. Stop it. Stop. Got him. We have murdered the frog. I think I might mute the game and start playing some lo-fi chill hop. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. It's the music that's playing right now is kind of grating. Oh, ASMR. I could play some ASMR on stream. I am the ASMR. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Lo-fi chill hop. Well, it actually needs to load the songs before it'll play them. There we go. Boop. This should be much easier to listen to. I'd say that's one of the bigger flaws of this game, is that the audio design gets a little repetitive, if not downright grating at points. That, and also it's kind of crazy how short the music loops in this game is. I mean, yeah, it's good music. It's made by my boy Tomohito Nishiori. He did the Professor Layton music, but man, they did not let him cook in this game. Like, it's just kind of sad how the majority of the music is only like 40 seconds. Quit that. Quit. Stop casting spells. What's wrong with you? Boop, boop, burp, 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 burp. And we switch weapons. And we collect their delicious blue XP. No, gotta let all of it go in. Stop guarding. Stop guarding. You cannot prevent what is coming. You cannot prevent your death. We got a petite fish. No! Not my armband, the thing that I totally use all the time. And how will I ever recover from this? I will never financially recover from this. Do need to switch this over. You know, that is something I could do, is play my stream through my OBS and then tab out and read Discord while I'm walking. Interesting tech that I have here. And I really need a topic to talk about because I'm just kind of bumbling at this point. I'm very tired, just in general, of giving all my effort. Like, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it other than, like, I've been gunning it since the age of 20. Like, ever since I realized I needed to be an adult and start working, it's been nonstop. I haven't been able to slow down. And, like, the few moments I'd get to rest or play video games are so few and far in between. It's like 2 hours after I get home from work. And I figured, you know, why not stream it? Because It's gonna be a while before I... What am I doing? I can beat Monica for these things. Oh, the sand molar. What a nightmare. I'm being beat up. What was I saying? I got distracted because I got my ass handed to me. You know what? Let's do chestnut. It feels like I need to give more and more and more and more effort to get along in society, and if I'm not constantly moving and going, that I am a waste. That I'm not a man because I'm not suffering. And it kind of sucks. I mean, I feel like I've done everything right given my circumstance. Like I wasn't educated. I didn't get to go to school and learn and get a high school diploma and all that, and I'm working a full-time job, and I only get like an hour and a half or so to actually study and go through K-12 elementary, and it's crazy what's expected of me. It's an exploding trap. No, it's a weapon destroying trap. Crap. Well, I feel like, at least I feel like it's crazy of what society expects from me when I have no tools to actually perform as a member of society. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can make music. I play video games. I can learn anything that's put in front of me within a few hours. Like if you tell me to do a task, I can figure it out. It just takes time depending on how complex the task is. I'm not slow by any means necessary. I know how to figure things out. I know how to learn. But I can't really do that when I'm stuck at doing monotonous things. What is down here? I don't know. And that's another thing, monotony. It's difficult to see progress in yourself when you're just doing the same things day in and day out over and over again. You wake up, have some coffee, go run, breakfast, Khan Academy, and then go to work, and then you go home, and then really the only thing I've done to break out of the mold is start streaming again. I guess that's a way to just kind of get what's on my chest off my chest. Oh no, we can't be cursed. That's inexcusable. Just an excuse to kind of do something new and break the monotony and kind of eat 2 sliders with 1 bite, if you know what I'm saying. Because if I'm streaming the games, like I'm still playing something, I'm still enjoying this, and I'm talking to people who could potentially hear me instead of just talking at a wall like I normally do. Because I mean, crap, it's not like I've got a therapist at the moment. And to be fair, chat is not my therapist. If y'all were my therapist, y'all would probably need therapy. And your therapist would need therapy. Because I have very, like, existential issues as far as how your brain is wired to survive and feel joy and happiness and all that. And it feels like that's just wired wrong for my brain, which kind of sucks. I think that's like a recurring thing in my life. It's just the majority of what goes on just sucks. I mean, yeah, I can feel little pangs of joy and happiness every now and then. I mean, I'm okay now. Like, I'm not uncomfortable or sad. I think that's just part of depression. Like, I'm enjoying seeing time go by, but then at the end, I need to quit and then go to bed and then start my day over again tomorrow. Though tomorrow's a rest day, so I don't need to go to the gym or exercise. But that just means more time that I need to spend doing something else to work harder. I don't know, it just feels like I'm in a rat race. Like, I work hard so I can work harder later on. I work hard so I can get a job that means I can work even harder. I work hard so I can get a promotion and get entrusted with more things. So I can work even harder. Like, what is the point? Like, if the point is to provide for my community, like, what community? I mean, I help my coworkers. I feed my roommates, pay rent, and all this. But like, beyond that, what is it? What do I do? I mean, really, what do I provide? I don't know how else to describe it other than just I feel like my life has no purpose. Even if people enjoy being around me or, just... Like, I know you exist to find purpose in your life. To enjoy your life, and that's quite literally the meaning of life, is to find meaning in life, and, well, I can't really find meaning the way my life is right now. And it bums me out. Oh, golly. Guy hurt me. Freaking molar. Sand molar. He's got sand in his molars, if you know what I'm saying. What was I saying? Oh, that was a chest. Oh, water element. Nice. I don't know why I switched to max there. But it's difficult to find meaning in monotony when you have depression and it siphons away the few things that you do enjoy. I mean, yeah, running is fun at first, and I still do it because it helps me get distracted. But I mean, I'm not seeing progress. Same with exercise, I'm not seeing progress, and all the effort I put into work, I'm not seeing progress, and studying, I don't see progress. And improving my social skills, again, I just don't see progress. And it's sad, to me at least. I mean, maybe other people see it differently. Maybe other people see me and they go, wow, this guy's super talented and he makes music. Well, they don't know the sad truth of the matter. That I genuinely feel that I have absolutely no redeeming qualities. And that I have to put 110% of my effort into faking those redeeming qualities that I believe most men should have. Because those are not baseline. I guess I should explain what I mean by that. Like, for a very long time in my teenhood, I was so depressed I couldn't clean myself. I didn't feed myself. And it's not like I could have fed myself either way. Well, hi, CJ. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I'm streaming. Caught me yapping about existential crises again. So, this is the game. I found a patch to make it look prettier, and I also muted it because this area's music sucks, and I haven't made a track for that yet. I get to show you the golf. This game has golf in it. So if we open up our map here, we go this way. there's golf. This is the hole right here. And this is the golf ball over here, this little blue thing. So we have to get the golf ball into the hole. And to do that, we just do it like so. Boop. Oh no. Oh no. It's water. It's water. It's water. It won't let you shoot it at. Okay, okay. I see. It's water. You've never seen this game before? I feel like you stopped by and watched me play it, like in one of my first few streams. Or no, I think you stopped by the stream when you were driving, so you didn't actually get to see it. Anyway, this is Dark Cloud 2. We roam around in dungeons, beating up monsters and collecting their money. But once we finish the dungeon, we can either repeat the dungeon or try it again. I just said the same thing twice. We can repeat the dungeon or move on. And I kind of want to get the Spheda for this one, so we're going to try it again. And that's what the golf is called. It's called Spheda. Spheda. S-P-H-E-D-A. And basically, in lore-wise, it's little time distortions that are caused by all the excess time traveling that goes on here. And you need to knock the time shard back into the distortion, and it repairs it, and then it makes people feel better, because time distortions... Is this one of the older PS2 games you were talking about? Yes, yes it is. This PS2 game is from 2003, and I found a little a patch for it to make the textures a little better, and I installed that, and it does look markedly better, actually. I hate these enemies, they're so annoying. Oh my goodness gracious. Yep. So, you couldn't change the textures on the weapons because they were sprites. Oh, I hate these enemies. It's ridiculous how often they hit you even though they're not doing anything. Alright, we got him. But yeah, no, you'll notice there's a lot more detail in the floors, or the enemies, the chests. Like that's some good looking textures. The only issue I have with it is that it is upscaled using AI, which I think is kind of silly. But what you see me doing here is where I'm swapping out, beating a guy up with a weapon and then swapping back to another weapon. I'm making this weapon right here that I'm picking up. I want this one to be super strong, so I'm funneling all the XP I get from beating enemies into that one. Is this... Wait, hold on. I know what the song is. That's Misty.
Okay, so I see myself waking up next to you, and then I wake
Nope.
up and proceed to sing.
We're not listening to the music lyrics, because I'm all the lyrics you need. Yes, so we're in chapter 4. There are indeed levels and chapters. Levels are how the dungeons work. Right now we're like in the middle of the dungeon in chapter 4. Chapter 4 takes place in the ocean, and right now we're in a cave in the ocean. It's quite literally called Ocean's Roar's Cave. And I'm playing Lo-Fi Chill Hop because the music here is kind of bad and really grating and repetitive. Goyoni. Ow! Goyoni. Just a mistranslation there. I don't actually know what that name is supposed to mean. Alright, it's time to walk all around this level. Audio on your PC like that. How do you overlap your audio on your PC like that? So I have OBS set to record in different channels. Right now it's recording from Firefox. And if I, like where I hear it talking in your music. Oh, again, it's just the channel thing on OBS. I have my microphone on a separate channel from the music and the game as well. So if I were to unmute the game, you would be able to hear it. And this is all handled in OBS, and I can choose how many decibels my microphone would be, how much my broadcasting studio, or online broadcasting studio, I'm pretty sure. It's the program I use to stream onto Twitch, and it's what encodes all the things happening on my computer right now and sends it over to Twitch where you can watch it. And if I ever say OBS, that's just broadcasting studio. And yeah, everything I'm doing on stream is because of OBS. All of the like reading your messages, I can see that on OBS. And then muting and unmuting my microphone, that's because of OBS. Mixing up audio channels, like streaming the game, and even doing this. That's OBS. There's another one that's like much more convenient to use called Streamlabs OBS. Oh, it's a weapon destroying trap. How dare you? It broke my arm. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's another one called Streamlabs OBS that a lot of people use, and it's when you hop on a Twitch stream and you see all the fancy effects they have, like the screen is inside an artsy fartsy GIF, and they've got their face in the lower corner or whatever. That's all the stuff you can unlock with them. I'm old-fashioned. I'd stream the game, I stream my voice. Maybe one of these days. Did they chat on the screen too? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I can do that as well. But I choose not to, because I feel like it would detract from the gameplay. But I definitely could do it. And it's as simple as going into OBS and saying, add the chat to the screen, please. And then you can be like, it would be like, okay, where do you want it? And then you'll drag it and be like, I want it to be this size and this side of the corner and this area, yada, yada, yada. Same with the webcams or VTubing things and all that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I know what's really annoying with these sand rollers is that they go through you whenever you're blocking. So they can't, like, you can't actually hit them straight out of them getting hit. I don't know how to explain that. That's so annoying. Come on. There we go. You also can't lock onto them because they're constantly underground. I don't know why I switched to max. How do you know which your characters are stronger? So, Max is stronger because I've spent a lot more time building up his wrench. And his wrench is the weapon he has in his right hand, and this is his combo. You can also go to your items and look at the status of your weapons. So you notice this one here has a whole lot of numbers. Oh, which characters are stronger? Oh, the enemies. That is based on game feel. So certain enemies are weak to certain things. Fish, weak to sword. So we can beat the fish up with the butcher's knife. But this guy over here, he's a... Ow! I'm being attacked. Give me a second, give me a second. Boop, boop. And then we swap on over to the sword and get the XP again, and then the statue. So you wouldn't think a sharp object would work versus yeah, he really did. You wouldn't think a sharp object would work versus like rocks or heavily armored targets, and you'd be right. The sword doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to this dude. Ow. He beat me. He beat me up. But we switch over to Max, who uses a blunt weapon in his right hand. You'll notice we do a whole lot more damage. So switching between characters based on what enemy type there is kind of the go-to here. Like if an enemy looks like they'd not really take a whole lot of damage from a sword, like they're heavily armored and you want to break that armor with something blunt, switch over to Max, because Max will beat it up with a wrench. But if it's an enemy that's really fleshy looking, like a big old snake, sword. So there's a bunch of statues here. And Max is the go-to for killing these because his wrench is going to deal about 100 times more damage than Monica's sword. Yeah, it is a fun game, at least for me. I grew up with this game, so I know some of the like intricacies and flaws that it has and how to get around them. Speaking of flaws, this game does have quite a few. Mostly just pacing, voice acting. It's very much something that was translated and not designed in the United States of America. And it was translated back in 2003, so, I mean, that causes a whole bunch of issues as well. A lot of the voice acting was not given direction in this game, and they got a bunch, like a large amount of A-list voice actors. And it just sounds like they took their lines and placed it in front of them and went, okay, read this. The voice actor for Maximilian, the character with the wrench you see me play as, that's the voice actor for Robin from Teen Titans, or in Marvel. The only character, or the only voice actor I don't think actually got included in this game is Yuri Lowenthal, which is surprising. I don't know if you've ever seen The Land Before Time, but the voice actor for Littlefoot's in this game. Which is kind of crazy. Oh, it's time to go play Svida. So, they'll go over some more golf tech. On the minimap you can see... I haven't seen that movie in forever. I don't really remember it. Yeah, it's a little dinosaur movie, and it made you want to eat grass, because eating grass looked really good to those dinosaurs. They really hit you with the Studio Ghibli leaf eating technique.
Don't ignore what's happening here. We're having some kind of powerful, weird alchemy, and you have to pay attention when that happens. Stuff is not to be treated lightly.
Boop. We golfing.
I actually just came out here to have a cigarette, okay, and relax and do my thing.
Yeah.
So, maybe another time.
Yeah,
No,
you know,
we need to get it over here.
may never get this chance
Kept
again.
texting me.
Never, you know, be
Really?
able to return to this moment.
Oh. Anything spicy or nah, just silly stuff. Also keep in mind the chat is public. We golfing. Oh, wait. Oh, no! Oh, darn. Yes. Move to the sphere. You know what, I might be able to finesse this. Let's see. Here we go. Bounce it against the wall. Yeah. And it's stuck. It's stuck right here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Take you home tomorrow. I see, I see. Potentially fun stuff's happening as far as taking you out on the weekend. You could go to not Stock and Barrel. You could go to Vita. Or what was that other place? Brass Pearl? No, there was this really expensive one. Not Kennedy. Golly, I think I'm thinking of somewhere in Austin that was like Eddie V's. It was super expensive, and they got catering at the hotel once, and it was like Brazeros? Maybe. I haven't seen that place. On up, I'll look it up. Give me a second. Meow, meow. Brazeros. Brazilian Steakhouse. Oh yeah, those are always the one beside the Dutch Bros. See, about $50 to $100 per person. Yeah, have them take you there. What you gotta do is get the gold-plated gold to eat. That's how you do it. It's a bat. We don't like bats. Oh no, another bat. How will we ever... Oh, there's a lot of bats. There's so many sea bats. Corner of the market square, we both pointed it out, and I think it's... Oh yeah, Oliver Royale! That one's really fancy. The Oliver. The vault under Vita. Hey, I already said Vita. I can't hit this bat. It's too high in the air. Oh goodness, I'm struggling. There's bats here. Oh, golly. There we go. The vault is the speakeasy under the Vita. Oh, I see. Had no idea. Just goes to show I'm an uneducated swine. Oh, he poisoned me. Oh, the bat. The bat is too strong. Alright, we've got one more level for this sword, and I think we can level it up. Or... not level it up, build it up. This level is just filled with bats. It's all bats, it's nothing but bats. I can't seem to hit the bat. Get down, please. I got poisoned again. Could switch to max. Let's see. You know what? I broke my weapon. Hold on. Alright. It's robot time. Mostly because I just don't want to deal with how many bats are on this level. It's nothing but bats. Also, my ride pod needs some levels, so it doesn't hurt to get it some XP every now and then. Ooh, rare tile set. These like never spawn here. It's freaking bats! Yeah, it's just bats. This level's great for leveling up weapons that are good against bats, but if the bat is just like slightly above your melee weapon range, you're not gonna hit it, like ever. Let's see. Yeah, 45 is the maximum here, so... I think 25 is what I need to build it up, right? No? No? That's not it? Oh, goodness gracious. Guess we're waiting till we get another Sea Dragon Crystal. Which is a bummer, but I mean, hey, that means there's another potential level for that sword. Oop. It's just bats and mimics all the way down. It's awful. So you open up a chest and you're like, ooh, free loot. And then a mimic pops up and he's like, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, oh, golly, your breath stinks. Please, bat, you need to get down. There we go. Oh, this is a bad level. It's just bats. Oh, mighty healing. That's nice. In case we get some kind of omega sickness like the plague, we can just use that. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's a dead end. Ugh. Switch my weapon back here. It's nothing but bats. Let's see here. I was talking about something before I said hi to you. Something about the worth. Like what makes it feel, like what makes me feel worthwhile to society as a whole. Yeah, because I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know yet. I'm trying to think through it. But I put in so much effort into everything I do. And it feels like I will never see the fruits of those labors. Yeah. I'm terrified of the unknown. But I mean, I'm also scared of the things that I have experienced before, like hunger and homelessness and all that. And I'm desperate to prevent that again. Getting beat up by this bat because I'm distracted about talking again. No. There we go. The bat got into my zone of attack. But everyone is, but that's the beauty in it. Yeah, like I work as hard as I do because I am desperate to never be homeless again or hungry again or anything like that. It's hard. I mean, I've been going full throttle since the age of 20. And I'm 26 now, and I'm dead tired. I don't know how people can do this for like their entire lives. And, you know, there's this expectation that I'm supposed to make like a bunch of money and then always have a home. Oh, goodness gracious. These bats, they're just too high up in the sky. I've got an idea. Do lasers work versus bats? They do. We're just gonna end the bats with lasers. Where am I going with this? Let me tabulate my thoughts. Set the loan, make sure you're never there. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's pretty often it feels like if I ever slow down again, that I'll fall even further behind than where I'm at. And I always feel like I'm behind because there's this expectation of people to have this high-paying, fancy job that gives you 100, 200K, and I'm 26 years old and I don't have a degree or anything like that. And, you know, I put in a lot of effort to get back up to that area. Like, I'm going through K-12 elementary, Khan Academy, like in the morning after I wake up and have my coffee and finish all the other tasks I've got to do. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's a good item there. Nice. I don't know. When I look towards the future, I'm not hopeful for it. Because I just see more of the same. I see me waking up and then exercising and then just going to work at the same old hotel. How am I gonna make this work? How do I... Oh, my brain is working in two different ways. Hey. I might take you up on that if I ever hit a stopping point, or like if I can't figure something out. But as it stands, it's literally just me solving problems and going, oh yeah, no, that makes sense, and then figuring it out. Because don't forget, it's like 3rd grade. Let's see. Will this work? Oh, I hope I didn't overshoot it. Ah, okay, we got it. We got it. Yeah, there's a lot that I'd like to talk about and get off my chest about feelings and such and all that, and how I feel about myself and how I fit in society in general is something that I think about a lot. And oh yeah, no, I have a lot that I'm not sharing on stream because that's something I'm reserving for a therapist, because if I start talking about some of the darker things that get stuck in my head, Twitch is gonna ban me. And it's not like violent tendencies towards others either. No, it's what got me put in the hospital when I was in Terrell, and they thought something was seriously wrong with me. Yes, you and Anna Maria too. It's really nice. That's okay. So here's another thing. I can be surrounded by people who like being around me, who will always listen to me, and still feel lonely, and I hate that. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I can see everything around me and be so grateful for all of this, and it's still just not enough. We're beating up the pirate tank. Like, I mean, yeah, I can talk to you all the time about what's going on, or you and Anna Maria, and then for a home that no longer exists. Yeah. That makes sense, yeah. I mean, my home was still in Vernon, Texas at some point, but I've kind of moved on, and I do consider this place my home, with Jonas and Honor at this apartment, and the thing is, it's an apartment. It's temporary. I know. I can be surrounded in people and still feel, or surrounded by people who love and care for me and still feel alone. And I feel like that's a personal feeling. Like, I can remind myself over and over again, you know, you got people you can talk to all the time on Discord. You can do this, you can just do that. But it doesn't make the... Yeah. You have to know you're not alone. Yeah. I know for sure. But feelings are irrational. And I think because I spend so much time on the computer, or just in my room, or so much time by myself, not interacting with people in general, that it bites me. Because I've spent the majority of my time online. Like, I haven't had any face-to-face interactions with people, and I think that's what my body is craving. Because I know, I really do know, I can just talk to people online, or text somebody. Socialized and mildly cultured, yes. I think I was a different kind of iPad kid growing up. Like, I got taken out of school and my mom just wanted me to have everything she wanted to have as a kid. So she gave me all the video games I could have wanted. And then went, alright, that's good enough. And I switch over to Max. Play. Yeah, this is why I like seek therapy so often. It's because even if okay. So what I can tell that I want at the moment is a partner, a girlfriend, somebody who I can be alone with and not feel lonely anymore. You know what I tell my friends when thoughts are eating them up? No, tell me. Elucidate me. Yeah, that makes sense. No, because I do that every now and then whenever I'm driving up to work. I'll just kind of rant at the window to get it out of my chest. Come on. Do your double slash attack. There we go. I got him. He's been stun locked. But yeah, I mean, I do get in my own head a lot. And a lot of it is because it's good to get out even if you're always just taking your spirit. Yeah, even if it's your unconscious. Yeah, definitely. Your thoughts fuel your mind, and you have complete control over them. But there's something I don't really have much control over, is feelings. I mean, thoughts, yeah. I can use logic to kind of figure out why my feelings are happening, what's going on, and kind of logic my way out. But that's the thing with depression. You become so used to using your logic centers to figure out your emotions, you don't actually solve what's making you feel that way, and you can never solve it. Because just thinking about your feelings isn't feeling them. And I tend to do that a lot because my feelings are so muted from never being allowed to show them as a kid. Because, yeah, that I'll understand. Yeah, definitely. And little, I guess I'll let this slip. No, I can't. That's against TOS. Never mind, I can't. Oh. All right, maybe that's a topic for a conversation when it's just, I don't know, maybe something at work, or if we're just doing something random. I don't know. Just know that there's a very good and valid reason. Oh gosh, the Arby's. It's coming back up. There's a very valid reason I need therapy and I seek it so much, and it's not just the melodrama of my own brain being depressed. It is a kind of a learned helplessness, and I take comfort in calculator. Yeah, no, it's brutal. I mean, I've got pretty severe touch starvation because not only am I absolutely terrified of interacting with people, being touched sends me up the wall. And it's something I've been working on with Jonas and Honor, and I don't know why I keep switching back to Monica when I need to be switching our weapon. But because I've mentioned this to my therapist before, but I feel like my body craves physical touch. But the second somebody does touch me, it sends off every single one of my alarm bells, and I just have nothing but panic. Like, I go full on what's the word? Hyper vigilant. Like, I remember jumping over desks when somebody would pat me on the back at Dollar Tree. Just about, like, I would slam my head into the register if they pat me on the back, because I wasn't expecting it, and it freaked me out. Just kind of weird. I mean, I wasn't yeah, and I think that's what my body craves. I think it's why I constantly feel so alone, because I mean, physically, my body is just like, you talk to all these people, you interact with all these people online, you give your brain so much enrichment. The more it runs from you, that goes for everything. The more I crave comfort, the more it runs from me. Because that would explain it. The more I crave rest, the more it runs from me. Let's see, where are we going? We're going over here with it? Yeah. There are a lot of things I crave. Oh. That's a bad spot, I think. No, that's a good spot. No, that's a bad spot. I literally can't get to it. That's unfortunate. Penalty point. There's also the resignation. Yeah. Like, I totally get it. The whole, the more you crave something, the more you run from you. I kind of came to that conclusion that if I desperately go out looking for a girlfriend, I will just freak people out and nobody will want to be around me. The thing is with that is that I've kind of resigned myself for a lot of that stuff. And I just focus on, okay, what is this? What is this music? Stop it. Stop with the lyrics. Hello, Mr. Gamertag 42069. I am trauma dumping. I'm also golfing. Let's see. How do we make this shot? Nope. 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 See if that does anything. Nope. Well, I got it closer to the sphere, so let's see if this will work. By the way, CJ, this is my first subscriber, Mr. Gamertag 42069. Oh yeah, no. It's the Stardew Valley? No, wrong. Starlight Valley. Starlight Canyon. That's it. that is an absolutely impossible area to play Svita in. The Gundor, Mount Gundor, hardest area in the game. You have to get your shots perfect every time, or you just get wrecked. But yeah, we were talking about how. Oh, that's the boss there. Let's see. I think it's most likely going to be cutscene time, so I'll have to put a moratorium on the venting for now, since we've got game to play.
Oh, what's all this?
It's one of those murals called Moon of Destruction. They discovered a whole bunch of them in my era, too.
Moon of Destruction.
They show an imaginary world where the moon comes crashing down, destroying mankind. Nobody's been able to figure out why there are so many of these things, or what purpose they served.
Wow. What's the point of so many murals, all exactly the same?
Maybe the ancient people were trying to tell us something with these murals.
Tell us something?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's just a hunch.
Young Link.
Something about them makes me think so, I guess.
Whoa!
Shingala?
Shingala, stop!
Look, there's something on his head.
What is it?
I think I know what it might be.
How? Shingala, what's going on? Shingala, stop it!
It's no
Shingala.
use. Look at Shingala's head. There's some kind of device there. I think he's being controlled by it.
Huh? Look out!
Ah! He's not gonna listen to us.
Shingala! Run for it, pal!
Yeah. Well,
What's happened to Shingala? He doesn't recognize me. It's not that. You saw the strange device on his head? I'm sure that it's controlling him.
He just can't use his wrench anymore. He's still got his guns.
We've got to think of some way to get it off of him.
Maybe the people at Luna Lab will know a way.
This music does not fit.
Yes, exactly. They might be able to help us. Let's go.
Well, let's do some Luna Lab stuff. We got a bunch of geostones. It's time to craft. The only thing is, until we get to a cutscene, I'm going to keep playing some lo-fi chill hop because I am in the mood for it, basically. So, on the heavier topics, conversations, the more you reach for something or you crave something, the harder it is to get. I've got the inverse of that as well. Like, I've given up on a lot of things. Let's see, Iron House, dun 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 dun. I've given up on ever owning a home or having a job that pays enough for me to do more than survive, basically. Which stinks, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, maybe one day I can find a partner. Be nice, chill. Opposite extremities. Let's see here. Shop boat pier. I need wood. I am 26. And I know there's still plenty of time in my life. But golly gee willikers, it sure doesn't feel like I'm gonna be doing much in today's society. I see no future in the path I'm pursuing at the moment with what I've got going on. It's just so repetitive. I wake up, exercise, do a little work on Khan Academy, and then get ready for regular work, and then come home and play video games. And there's no way I can see to break out of that. I mean, I can see that if I have money, I can spend it to go to like a bar, or I can spend money to go socialize, or spend money to go to an event or whatever. That's why I try so hard with the connections that I do have, like my roommates or friends or coworkers, because I feel like that's basically the only chance I get at being social. Buying wood. And then we also need a bunch of scrap metal. Like, I feel if I... What? Wrong side. I forgot. This wasn't Balance Valley here. Zindane. See, I feel like I took being social for granted in an area where I knew everybody, because now I know nobody and it's hard to make friends. Yeah, no, definitely. It's hard to join a community or form one, and that's kind of why I wanted to start streaming, because even if I'll probably never get to meet the majority of people who watch my stream or hang out and chill, it's still nice to have people who stop by. Drinking around, yeah. See, that's another thing, is I will never touch a drop of alcohol or do any kind of drugs. And Oh yeah, another fun fact. Delta THC or cannabis or any kind of like gummies or pot, that just doesn't work on me. So I do have a story. So when I first moved to Austin, Texas, my roomies wanted to see if I was willing to try some like edibles or gummies, and I went, you know what, I'm bored, sure, why not? Which kind of was a bad idea, but I mean, I tried it and then nothing happened. And I go, is this supposed to do something? And they're like, yeah, do you not feel it? And I go, no, I don't. Yeah, they had me do half a dose. It was one of those blueberry bombs or whatever. But after that they were like, okay, well, let's give you the whole gummy. And then nothing happened. And then I suddenly needed to go throw up, and I was like, wow, that was awful. I'm never doing that again. So I kind of wonder if I'm always so hypervigilant that a lot of things like that are supposed to affect my mind just don't fucking do anything. Oh, I swore, sorry. I think that's the limit on peers, so let's try this here. There we go. That's... Yeah, how you're talking about everything being routine. Yeah. Lunar Lab Foundation, red iron house, blue iron house, green and yellow iron house. So I remember those. Run out of any park, I'd take up a new road. Or just to switch it up. Yeah, no, running outside is something I'd like to do a bit more often. I did that a lot in Austin. And it was fun. Oh, Flamin' Ghostus. Sorry, I like this song. Yes. It'd be nice to have a running buddy. Red. Blue. Yellow. And sometimes people naturally taunt this. Coffee doesn't hit me unless I do a bunch. I reckon if you did enough, you'd feel it, but if you ain't interested, don't bother. Just kills time and destroys all hobbies. Yeah, just like depression. I don't need another depressant in me right now. Iron stand. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Luna Lab Foundation restore some 30 culture points. Donnie lives in blue. Boat near Blue Iron House. Okay, let's see. Dot boat. Yes. Boop. Yeah, I know caffeine for me, it works as a really good leveler for me because my normal low is just so killer that I need at least some form of caffeine to be normal or function. Like, I've got some severe depression, but I'm high functioning even when it's at its worst. Iron shed. We're gonna put these up like so for the culture points. Boop. Very strange looking houses, but I mean, it is what it is. Oop. Do we have enough paint for this? Yeah, we do. We can get them colored as they're supposed to be. Green. Let's see, what else could there be here? I forgot a lot of the Venecio requirements. Make some of these and some of these. I think a needs to stay here. So we'll make him a nice little brick house, a mailbox, some carts. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I like talking in general, and I do try to keep it at least safe for the guidelines, for Twitch guidelines. Because if I talked about what I talk about to my therapists here, I'd probably get either banned or removed off of Twitch. Let's see. Brick house. Because needs a big brick house. We're just going to put the trees on the pier. It works. I think the weird thing about Venecio is that there's not a whole lot of unique things you need to do here. It's mostly just culture points. Let's see. Mailbox. Get some mail for everybody here. Here's the mail, it never fails. But yeah, at least for now, what I crave is a partner, somebody that, you know, share. Found therapist talk helpful. My work offers a few hours. Been thinking, checking out. Whatever it is. I mean, when I had a therapist back in Austin, it was great. It helped me kind of hash out a few things that I was feeling about my current living situation with my roommates there, and it helped me make the choice to move here. And I think it really, my therapist, she really gave me the push I needed to become who I am now. And I'm very appreciative of her, and I do need to send her an update on how I'm doing. And let's see, get the cart over here. Oop. Or just decorate here. A little tree, happy little tree here. Maybe a happy little tree right here. One over here. One right here won't hurt. Yeah. Let's see, analysis. Someone resides in Venecio. We do need to go get Donnie. Claire. Donnie, Claire. So Claire is going to be an interesting one to go get because we need to go take a picture of a flower. And I know just the flower we need to get. Boop, boop. As far as... I keep getting distracted from this thought because I'm doing stuff, but... Oh! No. Hold on a second. So much better than if I had Super Saiyan. 0 bytes free. Where is this? Excuse me, sir. We're gonna put a pause on this real quick because I've just been told that I have no space left on my solid state drive. Give me just a second. Yeah. No, I'll go over a few things real quick. I just need to sort this out before it completely bricks my computer. How did this happen? So 6 gigabytes free. You. Is it you? Are you still dumping textures? You shouldn't be. No, it's not. Textures, SCUS. Okay, so that's fine. Free file. Ah, technical issues midway into the stream. Lovely. Select directory, local disk. Tell me what's happening with my size. Users, Axel, documents. Update available. Oh, thank you.
What are you gonna do when you come inside? Hip-hop is an attitude. It's right here. It's how you feel, style. So it can go out.
I feel my memories are laced without the
Okay, what is this? Okay, there's 8 gigabytes of dumps that I'm just gonna delete right now. Night, my friend. Good night, CJ. Have a nice night. Thank you for chatting with me. Well, there will always be more chats with me because I'm a very yappy person. This folder is too big to recycle. Yeah, get rid of it. I'll probably do the next little story thing, or just stay up until 2:30 and then call it as well, because I just had about 7 pounds of meat from Arby's and I'm ready to pass out. But I guess while I'm waiting on this to recycle or delete itself, as far as personal meaning in life, it's difficult for me to keep myself grounded. And it's why I try so hard with personal connections when I'm at work, or in general with my friends. I'll go above and beyond. I'll cook and clean and do all these things because it helps me stay grounded. Because I've seen a lot of how, like, men are natural providers and they want to protect and do and this and that. And if I play into it, it does make me feel a little bit better about myself. Because I like cooking for my friends. I like bringing food. I like doing things for people. It makes me feel better about myself and my situation. And as for, like, personally, I'm lonely. Even with all these people who love me and who talk with me, it sucks how I can still feel lonely and have so many people to talk to all the time. Makes me sad. Alright, so I can't get rid of that. What about this? Is there anything I can erase here? Local. Oh, goodness gracious. I really think I need to just get a new solid state drive or something. Or just a new computer, because the solid state drive's lost about 20 gigabytes of space over the course of time I've had it. Oh, goodness gracious. My tree size is frozen. Whatever. close the program thing. I'm done. Let's get back to the fun part. Spooky grass smile. I think that's exactly the picture you need. Anyway, let's beat these plants up. It hurted me. But yeah, no, as far as depression goes, I really crave a partner in life, and I feel like there is absolutely no way I will find one. And that's what CJ was talking about, or Codeine Crazy Court was talking about, is craving something is, the more you crave something, the less likely you are to get it. And I mean, yeah, I would love to have a partner in life, somebody to share my life with, to start a family with. But I mean, I crave it, but I also have resigned my fate to it. Like, that's not something that's going to happen because society won't allow it. Because for some reason, I'm low value. Like, my job doesn't. I get paid $38K, and you see all these videos online of women saying you need to be 6 foot tall, you need to make $100K, you need to have a six pack and all this, and it makes me think that I should just give up on that, because no matter what, my partner's only going to pick me after I finished my life. After I'm at the finish line, then they'll get to make the pickings. So that's why I try so hard to focus on myself. Cooking for friends is one of the great things you can do in life. I felt this feels. Say it gets better if you keep making those good moves. You'll find somebody. It took me a long while before I found my lady. Yeah. I know there's also times where I'll read online people saying you'll find your forever someone, but you have to go find him. And then I'm just like, but where though? Outside, grocery store, a gym? That's not familiar. And approaching women in that scenario, especially approaching women that are at work and who cannot escape, who are like a captive audience, that's normally considered a bad move. With no third place available to me, it feels like I am chronically lonely at all times. And I'm really hoping eventually I can find somewhere to go in real life to make some friends, and then have that friends to lover ASMR tag happen to me. That's the dream. But you gotta wake up from dreams eventually. That's why I like sleeping so much. I have a shocking degree of control over my dreams. It's one of the more interesting things that I can say I have the skill to do, is remember and control my dreams basically every night. Okay. Parking in Sindane is weird. What did I just say? Parking? Golfing. Golfing in Sindane is weird. So get over the thing, maybe, possibly. Nope. I just kind of bounced off that tree. That's a bummer. It's over there. Oh, let's Hot Shots Golf 4 this thing. Oh. I am so good at this game. Alright, I've got one shot left. Do not miss your chance to blow. See, now why can't I be that good at finding women? As good as I am as Spheda. Let's see what we got. That's not the chest. Oh, treasure chest keys. Lovely. Can always use those. Because you could get a chance of getting a really good coin. Okay. Heck yeah. Minimize my experience. Yeah, no, that's a great thing to say. I like that. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's difficult when your schedule's packed and you work a full-time job for what feels like next to nothing, and you still get told you're not doing enough by the majority of women online. It's like, oh, if you don't make this much, you're not a man. It's like, well, dang, guess I'm not a man. But yeah, I'm sure if I find my third place, I can find a group of friends to hang out with. And I know I've had a few coworkers who have literally talked to me and be like, you know, we need to find you a girlfriend. Like, just straight up, we're gonna put you out there. And even Codeine Crazy Court, she is planning on taking me to like a pitch your friend event eventually, if we ever have a day off together, which should be fun. There's another thing, is like, I don't drink whatsoever, like at all. I do not drink alcohol, and I never will touch it. And I don't like being around events that involve drinking, and drinking is the goal of the event, or things like that. Hey, let's dig for some scoops. I wonder how much we'll get. We got the bandit coin and the explorer shoes. Okay, so the explorer set is actually one of my favorites in the game. Right behind, right after. No, which one is it? The clown set is another one of my favorites. So be my friend. No way. Dark coin and indestructible coin. Well, Donnie, I just so happen to have both of those. Thank you, Donnie. But let's see, what was I talking about? Something me forever alone. Yeah, no, I do look forward to some of the things that are planned, that I'll be able to plan in the future. Like, definitely. I know. Idiots of the world. Yeah, no, definitely. They make up a good percentage. It's like I find somebody who is somewhat sane-pilled online, and I listen to them, and I'm just like, oh my god. A girl who doesn't think all men are evil creatures? Why do I sympathize with this girl? And then I'll drop a sub her way, and then I've been watching her videos for like the last last 2 weeks. You find some interesting things on YouTube if you can filter through the trite. Unusual flower. Excuse me, I did. Ma'am. I have the spooky grass smile right here. That's a... It's grass, it's not a flower. I need a picture of Amara. Fuck. Oh gosh. Oh, we're going back to the Rainbow Butterfly Woods. You know, if there's one thing I like about OBS and my stream setup that I've got now. It's like when I first started streaming, I had so many dropped frames because of just I admire Mr. Chaos. Yeah, no, definitely. Maybe I can be somebody like that one day, where I'll just show up on YouTube and be like, haha, here's my reaction to Asmongold saying this about this YouTuber who decided to take a dump on stream. It's just like, what? What happened here? Who thought this was okay to do? There is a lot of things I've seen online of just I'm sure. Oh golly, geez, I yawned. There's a lot of absurdities I've seen online. Of I've already done golf. Hold on. I have this. I have the solution to this. Hold on. Stick? No. Gun. What was I saying? Oh yeah, absurdities online. You can't guard the laser. Oh wait, I need to take. Oh, crap. I murdered it before I could take a picture of it. Again, my brain is just going in 17 different directions. Himara. Got him. Boop. 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 But yeah, I'm hoping maybe one of these days I'll just to see if content farmers. That's why I like your shit, man. Just do you, dude. That's what's best. Yeah, that's the plan, honestly. Like, I'm not planning on just flooding social media or every video platform with just a slew of videos that I do. Like, I want my streams to be something you catch because you have to, because like it's, I guess with that little thing I have, the go live notification, 1 in a million chance to watch. Like my streams, I do want them to be special and memorable, and at least based on gameplay and merit, and not sensationalist garbage. Because I feel like society should be a meritocracy, but that's a conversation for another night. There's a lot to unpack with that train of thought that I have there. But like, I don't mean, by that I don't mean like I think everybody should put in effort or this, that, and the other. It's like that you shouldn't judge a fish for its ability to climb a tree. So like me being a cog into the gears of capitalism shouldn't be indicative of my ability to be a performer or, you know, my ability to make music and all that. And speaking of music, I need to make the Rainbow Butterfly Woods theme eventually. Advocate for yourself, but my feet is just like, oh, fake. Real stuff, yeah. Definitely. I broke my direct gun. See, that's another thing about playing with audio is if you're shooting, especially with the guns, you just don't hear your ammo clicks. But yeah, I'd like to say I'm genuine. Like I'm a genuine person. I mean, I'm not about to. Oh, I set a new record. Still play Svita? No, thanks. I just want to get out of this level with the picture of Amara. That's why I like so many of the other, like a few of the VTubers I found on YouTube have been really like real. Like after I listened to them for a little bit, I'm just like, oh, okay. Letting your weapons break it all. I can't remember. I know the first game it was pretty brutal if your weapons broke, but in this game, I think you just lose XP. Like you lose 10% of the XP you have collected for your weapon. Goodness gracious. Sleepy. Yep. Where am I going? Oh yeah, no, Dark Cloud 1. I remember I was so terrified of weapons breaking, I just stuck with the broken dagger for the entirety of the first level. And then I just never got past the first level when I was a kid. Though I did manage to beat the game later on. And I will admit that I used the broken dagger glitch. Dun, 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 dun. This is a jam. What is this? I've never heard this song before. Alright, we got a picture of a Hamara. Let's see if Claire will, Nope. We're apparently going back out of her room. Oh, we're going back in. Alright. So I think we've got 3 NPCs we can move in here. I know Pao needs to reside here as well. But Tani goes in the blue house. Ugh. There we go. There's been a change in the future. She does not like the dark. I can respect that. Alright. You've got boat near Red Iron House. You know what? I have a solution to this problem. Never mind, I'm out of wood. Hold on. We're just gonna do this. Crap, I don't have red paint. Ah, rah, 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 rah. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, I picked this card up just to place it back in the exact same spot, but I mean, I'm doing it. And now we gotta go find Arn for his paint. Yeah, what was I saying where I got distracted like 17 times in a row? Oh yeah, real. I do want to consider myself genuine as a person. Like, I'm not going to make clickbait YouTube videos and be like, he said what during his stream? What? So if I ever do any kind of react videos, it's probably going to be something silly. You know, I really don't remember being able to move from inside buildings. It's weird how I can do that. There's been a change in the future. Maybe something will happen. I might be thinking of another game. Like Skyrim. Whoop. Boop. Boop. Alright, Claire. Get in there. Hey, that rhymed. Alright, Mr. Need. Will you get in this house? You will. Alright. Okay, well, let's go to the future. And we are going to unmute for this. But after we check out the cutscenes in the future, I think that's it for me. Because I'm one eye and I'm one leg in the bed right now. One foot in the bed.
Hey, a building!
Let's go check it out. Looks like there's another lab now.
Let's go inside. Maybe someone's home.
Lab 1. Boop. Yeah, I do remember a few times where I've been genuine and it's kind of bit my ass. Mostly with my previous roommates. Like, I repeatedly told this man, you know, I think it's hilarious because you're tinier than me. The whole bullying shtick thing is like, aha, wow, I'm gonna hit you. But if you actually try and do that to me when I'm not in the mood, then it's not gonna be like something that I'm okay with, and I'll let you know. It's like, no, that we're not doing this right now. I need you to tell me this thing. It was a thing. It won't open. Let's try again later. Wow, rude. Yeah, no, I still remember. No, I was telling this to CJ today at work when I had been very tired and was about to go to the overnight shift I worked in Austin. I saw a cat that looked exactly like my roommate's cat outside, so I call up my roommate and I go, "Hey, do you know if Athena's inside right now? Because I'm pretty sure I did not let her out." And then my roommate immediately snaps, "What the fuck do you mean is Athena outside right now?" Oh, it's cut sign.
Oh, who are you?
Are you a Luna Lab researcher?
Indeed. I'm Osmond, and I'm one of the top researchers at Luna Lab. Can I help you?
Really? That's great. We need your help. Could you lend us a hand?
My hand? Oh, here you are.
Funniest joke in the game.
So this sea dragon is under mind control. Well, in that case, we'll have to short out the device that's attached to its head.
Yeah, shorting it out would work. But how?
To do that, there's an old invention that I think may help. An electric worm!
Electric worm?
How do we use that?
Feed it to the dragon. When he eats this worm, it'll send a strong electric pulse that'll short out the device on his head.
Great!
Hey, wait a minute. Do Shigura even eat worms?
Good point. Shigura definitely eats fish, but maybe not worms.
In that case, feed the worm to a fish first. Then feed the fish to the Shigura. How's that?
Sounds good.
But wait, how are we gonna get a fish to eat that worm thing?
Do you always have to be so negative? I bet you don't have too many friends.
Golly, Osmond.
That's not true.
First you catch a fish, right? And then what you need to get the fish to eat the electric worm is an aquarium. Fish pick and choose their bait when you're fishing. But in an aquarium, they'll eat almost anything. Oh, so you've already got the plans for an aquarium. Then all you need now are the materials. Once you've made the aquarium, feed the electric worm to a fish in it. Then feed the electrically charged fish to the Shigura. Simple, isn't it? Good luck. Bye then. Hope it works.
Okay, thanks, Dr. Osmond.
Thanks, Dr. Osmond. We got the worm. Alright, let's see. Is 6 available in here yet? No. What do we have unlocked right now? Get it? Should be... Wish Parfait. It's 3. It's over by the time gate. Okay. But yeah, no, my roommate, immediately, as soon as I call him to ask about the cat, he goes, "What the fuck do you mean is the cat outside?" Or, "What the fuck do you mean can you check and see the cat?" I don't know what he said, but it was really irritating. So I immediately just snapped back. I'm like, "Can you tell me if the cat is inside or not?" And then he goes, "Oh, yeah, it's... Athena's right here." And I go, "Thank you." And then I hang up, and I don't explain it. Because what ended up happening is I found a stray cat outside that just came right up to my legs and started running up, rubbing up against me. And I was real tired, so I thought it was Athena. It looked exactly like Athena. But nope, it was just a random cat. Yeah. Exactly, right? Like I had this cat that was at my feet, like I had just left the apartment. And I'm like, "Oh, is this Athena? I should probably bring her inside. Where's her collar?" So I call my roommate. I'm like, before I can even explain that this might be a stray cat, he's just immediately jumping on my ass about this. And I did not like that at all. I was like, that's one of the things I hate the most, is being assumed the worst of when I put in so much effort to not be somebody you can assume the worst of. Like, I do a lot to make sure I'm a reliable person. But man, if that did not piss me right the fuck off. There's been a few times where I've never raised my voice at people, but there are times where I will slow down and enunciate myself clearly like this to make sure they understand what I am saying. Like, that's the extent of me being angry at somebody. Hi, Claire. A small generator. Small generator. A ventilation. A TV. Very interesting channel there. A banana. Yeah, no, definitely. Egg-shaped transmitter. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'd enjoy living in a house like this very much. Very weird. But yeah, no, that after that, they just kind of started ignoring me. Like, I would say good morning, and the dude would just kind of literally run away from me. It was so awkward. Alright, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna catch a fish and make an aquarium and feed the worm to the fish. I don't have logs. Yeah, there's only been a few moments in my life where I've been genuinely angry, and in that anger, it's mostly just me speaking very slowly and letting the person who has made me angry know that they have made me angry and they need to shut up and stop talking. And believe it or not, the only one occasion of it not being my mom was my roommate. But yeah, no, my mom was... She was a character. And I don't blame her one bit, because my dad died when I was 5. And this kind of broke her. And whoo boy, did she let me know, because that's what you do. You let your kid know that you were officially their emotional sandbag, and if your kid shows any emotion whatsoever, then you're gonna break down, and then your kid picks up on that, and then your kid is suddenly more mature than you'll ever be. But I am proud of her and the progress she's made so far. She's 3 years sober. That's crazy. But yeah, no, when we lived together in Texas, there were 2 occasions where she just got on my nerves so bad I genuinely made her shut up and spoke my piece, and then she would sulk for like hours. And I do remember it was the first time I tried prescription medication. I was prescribed Wellbutrin because I was having some pretty serious anxiety and stress issues. The Wellbutrin wasn't helping. It was just giving me some pretty severe nightmares. But when I went to go pick up my prescription from Walgreens, I showed them the Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they said they didn't take it, and that I would need to shell out $400 for the Wellbutrin. And I didn't have that much because I worked minimum wage at a Dollar Tree. So you know what I do? I go home and I let my mom know, hey, they didn't take your insurance. And then she decides to let me have it. Like, you know, how dare you not know that you're supposed to do this? Oh, that's a big fish. Like, you know, you're supposed to just know this thing. Like, of course they take my insurance. You know, you just need to assert yourself and do this and then do that. And, you know, she was like this for the whole drive up there, just laying into me. Sorry to hear that, man. Recognize her faults and weaknesses when she's supposed to be your guardian. Yeah, I've forgiven her for how she raised me. And I'm proud of what she's done with her life now. But yeah, no, this whole car ride, she was rattling off about how I'm supposed to know these things about insurance and the world and this, that, and the other, and that I'm supposed to just assert myself and make them take the insurance because that's what they do, and yada, yada, yada. And I was in the middle of driving, and I pull over, and I tell her, you need to be quiet. You were supposed to teach me these things. I do not know these things. And I am trying my best to figure it out. And there wasn't a whole lot said for the rest of the ride. We went to Walgreens and I got my Wellbutrin because she gave him the card and they went, oh yeah, no, Tabitha Vaughn? Yeah, we didn't accept it because he had your card and we thought it was stolen. No, I was her son and the medication was for me. But yeah, no, that was like one of the few moments of genuine frustration I had with her, where she was expecting all these things from me that she was the one who was supposed to teach me in the first place. Yeah, like I didn't know how money worked, like credit cards or debit cards or bank accounts or anything like that. And it was literally just me figuring it out myself. Like credit scores, I figured that out myself. Payments, insurance, interest, all of that, I figured it out myself. And when she started going, like, you should know these things because, you know, this, that, and the other, it's like, no, I don't know these things. Because you didn't teach me. I don't know if I'm supposed to know these things. I didn't even know these things exist. And now that I do know, I can Google search them. It was a thing. And the only other one I had was when she wanted to go to rehab for the third time right after she got back from rehab and celebrated with alcohol, which she went to rehab for in the first place. And it was just no, I do not want to live with you anymore. I'm tired of taking care of you and I want to live my own life, so I'm going to be moving out. And then, oh, there's a whole story with this. Like right after that happens, my roommates from Austin come pick me up and we have this whole character arc where we visit Dallas and stay at the Hilton Anatole and, ooh boy. Oh, worm. Examine. But, yeah, after that, I had signed a roommate removal addendum at my apartment in Texas, and before I moved to my roommates, they were like, hey, yeah, you know, make sure you sign this, and I go, yeah, I signed it, and they filed it. And that's only when I find out 6 months later that they did not file that. And they're trying to hold me accountable for my mom skipping out on about $5,000 of rent. And they report it to my credit. So, I called the apartment and they said, no, you were responsible because you left the rent and then you this, that, and the other. And I signed the roommate removal addendum. Do you not have that? And they go, no, we don't. And then they hung up. So, what do I do next? I call the debt collections agency, and I call my mom, and I explain what's going on. And the debt collections agency is surprisingly reasonable about this. And because my mom was willing to say, hey, yeah, no, please don't leave that on him. It was supposed to go towards me. The debt collections agency goes, yeah, no, we can take your name off this. We won't report it to your renters or your credit anymore. It'll fall off in a few months. And then I was fine. So that apartment complex tried to screw me over. A Bobo. Look at that fish. He's shocked. But yeah, to this day, I'm particularly anal about documents that I sign and taking pictures and getting proof and copies and all that. All right. I think it's about my bedtime because I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. Well, I do appreciate everybody for hanging out and chatting. It's been a fantastic night. And I always feel better with these streams and chatting and all that. But I'll see about streaming sometime tomorrow night as well. You know, usual time, midnight. If I delay it, I'll probably post a chat in my Discord, be like, hey, yeah, sorry, stream's gonna be delayed, Arby's. But y'all have a nice night, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.